Hi everyone, this is Renee Whitfield. I run Songbird Olivia Jane, which is a fan site dedicated to singer, songwriter, and actress Olivia Jane. I compiled fan questions to lead up to the release of her debut album, Between Earth and Air. Here are the questions and her answers. Renee. Unspoken Conversations Between Earth and Air is from the song Irene. Is there any significance to why you chose Between Earth and Air as your album title? Hi Renee. Actually, the lyric is, I'm stuck in conversations between earth and air. And when I wrote this song, I was in a storm of indecision about a part of my life. I felt like I was in a Robert Frost poem, poised at the fork in the road. My ultimate decision really had a lot of influence on the album, and a lot of writing came out of it. That lyric in particular is symbolic to me of that state of being on the brink, of the unknown, of something great, of a new chapter, of a boiling point, of an awakening. Mainly, to me, it is a powerful state of possibility. Marissa, what is the strangest item you have written your lyrics on? And did you end up using them in a song? Hi Marissa, what a funny question. Once I had to pull my car over and all I had to write on was an empty Stride spearmint gum packet. It's a miracle I had a pen. Maria T. What is the best piece of advice you've received in regards to your musical career? Any special memories since starting your singing career? Hi Maria. Those who know me well will tell you that I can be a bit of a perfectionist. In making this album, I remember moments in the studio wanting to redo a line a bunch of times, trying to make it better, closer to perfection. My producer and friend, Robert Davis, once called me into the booth before letting me do another take and said, I want you to listen to what you just did. I listened. Now listen again, he said. Trust me. The first time I listened, it was imperfect. The second time, it was intriguing. The third time, it was art. In that moment and subsequent moments like it, I learned that it's in the imperfections that some of the best magic emerges in the work. And now I hear those moments differently and relish them. Chris, who was your biggest influence growing up? Hi Chris, my musical taste and awakening began with the music my parents listened to, so I have a great deal to thank them for, first and foremost. But as a singer in particular, my first inspiration and influence was Joni Mitchell. When I heard her for the first time, I believe I was 9 years old. I first understood what it meant to be a singer. I thought, oh, I get it, wow. That's poetry through sound. And she's been important to me ever since. Sophia, does the venue you play at determine what songs you will sing? Hi Sophia, sometimes. If I play a small acoustic show, I will play songs that work the best acoustically. Some of my songs, in my opinion, lose a little of their integrity if not played with a full band. And some work better with just a guitar or piano. So in that sense, yes, the venue does matter. It also depends on the length of the set and the tone of the show, or event itself. I have a mixture of fast-paced rock songs as well as bluesy ballads. So if I have a limited set, I will pick and choose carefully. Lauren, is there any place that you would like to perform at? Hi Lauren, the simple answer is yes. There are so many. Gun to my head, I'd say the Greek. Also, House of Blues. Emily, which songs is your favorite to perform and why? Hi Emily, that's a great question, and I wish I could answer it the way you probably want. The truth is, at this point, it's like trying to choose between your kids. I love them all so much, for different reasons, and the best thing about it is that every time I perform each song, it's always a little bit different, and I learn more about myself and about the song as I sing it. So at any given show, I have a different favorite song. It's a living, breathing, changing thing. Stephanie, what inspired you to write your own music? Hi Stephanie, I would direct you to some of the previous answers. There's a lot that inspired me, but I have drawn so much from the changes and evolution of my life over the last 8 years in New York City. Sarah, if you could promote your CD on one TV show, which show would it be? Hi Sarah, that's such a great question. I really think we are in the golden age of TV right now, and I see new shows all the time and think, man, I would love to have my music on that show. Or I want to find out who the music supervisor on a show because the music is incredible. Off the top, if they both continue with more seasons, Twin Peaks: The Return. David Lynch is always featuring cool and interesting artists on that show, even performing live at the ends of episodes. And Big Little Lies. But there are many more. Isabel, do you write your music from life experiences or from what you observe? Hi Isabel. It's definitely a combination of both, and sometimes both in the same song. But either way, it's something I have strong feelings about. Laura, what was the experience like making the album? Was it something you always wanted to do or out of the blue? Hi Laura. A lot of my answer to this question can be found in various answers to previous questions. They are all pieces of the roadmap to the completion of the album. Sometimes, it feels like it was out of the blue because in music years it happened very quickly. But when I think about it and chronicle my music journey, at its source, it's been a long time coming. Madison, what is up next after your album comes out? Any long-term plans? Hi Madison, the plan is to tour and perform as much as I can with this material, but even more importantly, to continue writing. There's nothing more exciting to me than a fresh canvas. I love being in the studio as much as I love performing, so it's on to growing the scope of my music, working with great collaborators, and exploring more of my sound. Melissa, between rehearsals and promotion and playing shows, how often do you practice singing, scales, instruments, etc.? Hi Melissa, I sing every single day. I have to or I'll go crazy. I don't do my pre-show warm-up every day, but I sing to my favorite tunes every day. In the car, in the shower, cooking dinner, hanging with my brother, you name it. Linda, what is your favorite song that you have written? Hi Linda, I mentioned before that it's an impossible decision because they are all my babies, but The Fisherman has a secret specialness to me. Smiley face emoji. Rose, if you took 15 through 20 years to attain the level of success you wanted, would you still continue to sing? Hi Rose, that's a really great question. My answer is absolutely. Simply put, I love to sing. Maybe more than anything. I can't think of any reason, beyond losing my vocal cords, God forbid, to stop doing it. It's sustaining to me, like water. Last minute question, sent to me from Tracy. You seem to have some heavyweights as your inspiration. Who did you begin to sing along with when you were younger? Hi Tracy. There were a lot of artists I sang along to growing up, from James Taylor's songs being my lullabies, to discovering Joni Mitchell at age 9, to jamming to the band, Neil Young, and Simon and Garfunkel on family road trips. I've been singing along to many gems for a long time. I also nearly wore out all of my dad's Beatles vinyls, twirling around the living room to them as a kid and developing an ear for harmonies. They now sit happily amongst my own collection. Thanks for watching, guys. Check back tomorrow for another segment in the Olivia Jane Q&A, and be sure to retweet and blog so that we can get the information out about Olivia's debut album coming out on July 14th.